without exactly being asked to. He has worked without compensation helping Cynthia to get the poor twins out of the foster care system and into her custody once and for all, and now they are at the finish line, and he is happy. If happy can be used to describe anything that arose from his relationship with the twins' late parents. "Will I be able to take them home with me?" Cynthia asks.
"I believe that today's your day, Cynthia. My hope is that with all the time that's passed, this town's morbid curiosity about the children will have faded and they can lead a normal life. If teenagers can ever be called normal."
He winks to show he is more or less joking.
"They've been through a lot," Arthur says. "Psychologically, of course. The loss of their parents, and both of them, as you know, have severe eating disorders. They've been hospitalized many times."
"I'm an excellent cook, Mr. Glassman," Cynthia says. "I have to believe that with some stability in their lives, they'll eat normally."
"My theory, too," Arthur says, patting her arm. "I think refusing to eat has been the only control they've been able to exert, since everything else in their lives was out of their hands."
"Well, I've cooked for all kinds of people. I know kids can be picky eaters, but I'm pretty comfortable in the kitchen. I actually love to cook." Arthur glances over his shoulder and suddenly steers her into an empty courtroom, which seems to be all but waiting for them. The door closes behind them with a breathy oomph.
"It's a very complicated situation, Cynthia. I want you to be fully cognizant of that. These terrible treatments Alex and your sister went through, they weren't the only couple to do it, you understand? Many people of means availed themselves of those treatments. Sometimes it worked out well, and sometimes—"
He spreads his soft hands as if to make room for the unspeakable.
"Funny, isn't it? How money can put wings on your feet, but you can end up flying to places you never should have gone."
"So, other children had to live with the terrors that Adam and Alice lived with? Is that what you're saying?"
"And some of them are still out there. That's what I'm saying. Not many, but some. Not just here. A lot of places. But with a concentration here in New York because—"
He smiled his pricey smile.
"We have more than our share of 1%ers. Frankly, I wish you'd take Adam and Alice away from here. But at least you plan to drop the Twisden name. Wise decision, and one that the court intends to uphold."
"You speak as if everything's already been decided."
"Oh, it has. It has. Your sister's will stated quite explicitly that the children were to go to you, and there was nothing in Alex's will, one way or the other, regarding permanent custody of Adam and Alice. No one has stepped forward to contest the will, and the city of New York is more than happy to be released from its financial obligations to these little orphans. As far as the court is concerned, there could be no better resolution of this matter. The twins will be with their aunt, and the foster care system can cease paying for their upkeep, beginning today. And, just between you and me and the lamppost, there are people in city government, shall we say, at the highest reaches, who have a special interest in seeing that justice is done for those children."
"And what about the house?" Cynthia asks. "Has that been decided too?" She clears her throat, glances away. She does not want to appear overly interested in the Twisden townhouse on East 69th Street. She was not sure what the appraised value of the place was, but it had to be a fortune, even with its recently acquired reputation as a site where monstrous acts were committed.
"Ah, yes. The house. Of course. The social workers have given it the A-OK, Arthur says. You did an admirable job putting that place back together again."
"Have you been there? Have you seen it?" Arthur shakes his head no. He cannot imagine ever stepping foot in that house again.
"It must have cost a lot," he says.
"Yes. There are services that specialize in that sort of thing. Just the cleaning was nearly $100,000. I had to sell some of their things to cover the costs." Arthur looks shocked, as if she has just confessed to something that strains the boundaries of attorney-client privilege.
"I don't want to hear anything about that, Cynthia."
"What choice did I have? The place was uninhabitable." She shudders, shakes her head, remembering how she used to lust after that classic Manhattan townhouse with its